All right, friends, today we are going to look at an old Beckett basketball magazine together just to see what we had in here, what some of the hot products were, the cards that were some of the top singles, any other fun things we come across. This one was volume 16, number 7, issue 180 from July 2005. All right, first of all, we're starting off with an iconic moment. I feel like we had Shaq in the Heat jersey alongside Dwayne Wade. Immediately, an advertisement for Sportsbook. Nice shot of Cleveland Cavalier LeBron. Then we got Ben Gordon and Emeka Okafor over there. Got some advertisements here. This one is advertising those like championship collection team DVDs. This one is talking about, let's see, it says, what's worse than pulling a Brian Boddicker autograph? How about pulling an autograph of a decent player and come to find out the player just threw down the I give up autograph? Oh, okay. So this is talking about what they deem some of the worst autographs as far as signing. Now, this is kind of funny because we've seen worse autographs since then. Obviously, this is from 2005, but look at our guy J.R. Smith there making the lineup. Nene and then also Josh Howard. All right, we got those, written in editorials, people writing in and them answering questions. When it comes to the MVP award, players who win prior to turning 30 are the most collectible. Interesting, okay. That was a piece written there. It's talking about some of Fleer's greatest cards. We've got, the iconic Michael Jordan rookie card, obviously. The Lucky 13 Fleer Kobe Bryant rookie, and then the Charles Barkley 2004-05 hoops. Interesting. Okay. And look at this number too. Let's compare to nowadays. I don't have the number on me, but $19,794. It says the online sale price of a 1986 Fleer Jordan rookie graded BGS 9.5. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back and look at that now, but I imagine it's much different. All right, some more sports betting stuff in there. Talking about some NBA's greatest duos, counting down. You've got Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Moses Malone and Dr. J, John Havlicek and Dave Cowens, Karl Malone and John Stockton, Jerry West and Elgin Baylor, Bird and Kevin McHale, Magic Johnson and Abdul-Jabbar. Number 3 is Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. 2, Shaquille O'Neal and a sidekick, it says. And number 1, they've got Bill Russell and anyone. And then these are like, they're giving suggestions on some of the sweet cards of, this must have been like the moment that Shaq joined and they became a duo basically, because it's talking about their cards, and I do not see any and Miami Heat Shaquille O'Neal cards. Of course, those probably wouldn't be the most valuable anyways. They are saying that the bargain card for Dwayne Wade is his Topps rookie, which at the time was worth $12. All right, these are reviewing some of the rookies at the time. Oh, this was Dwight Howard's rookie season. Nice little piece on Tracy McGrady. Love that Michael Jordan Wizards card right there. I always liked these. These were where they opened boxes of cards and then reported back on what they found. How many packs there were, how many cards, duplicates they pulled, the rookies, the autographs, the memorabilia, any other notable things like parallels or serial numbers. So got a nice array of 2004-05 product here. I love this tin. The facsimile autograph of Kevin Garnett. The black jersey, Minnesota Timberwolves. That's still my favorite Minnesota Timberwolves jersey of all time. Man, I'd love to pull that jersey autograph card of KG. Look at that. That's so cool. top basketball products of the month. Also, they're advertising or showcasing Topps Luxury Box. Let's see what they've got for the top 3. Oh, I see. Okay, they're kind of dividing it up by players. So Ben Gordon was a big deal at this time as a rookie, which is funny looking back. It's like Ben Gordon, he had a good and decent career, but you got to think about your collecting habits now, the excitement and money that pours in on the potential of a rookie player or a young player. Take a look back at history. I think it's valuable to go through these magazines from years ago because you can see guys whose value, like now, so many Ben Gordon cards would be affordable in comparison to a rookie who is probably even comparable to his skill set. So you have to be like, is this rookie going to even live up to this historic player? And then what will the value be if they don't reach that, or even if they do reach that? Because sometimes we're spending crazy money on some of these players, and like they'd be lucky to have a Ben Gordon career. You just gotta think about that when you're doing stuff. That's just a little PSA as we're going through here, and they are really, really pushing the sports betting in this issue. All right, here's the hot list of cards. Let's just scan over some of these. Once again, Ben Gordon in the number 1 slot. Emeka Okafor, number 2. We got the Ultimate Collection rookie autograph of Dwight Howard, number 3. It's like even Dwight Howard had an outstanding career. Now I'd say Dwayne Wade is the best player being featured in this, but Dwight Howard's stuff is strangely affordable, like pay attention to that stuff, just like what I was talking about before. And he was the number 1 overall pick. Now, number 1 year ago was the Topps Chrome LeBron James rookie, still arguably a card that people care about a lot, although we have seen, the rapid increase during when COVID hit of that card, and then also the rapid decline. Now we're into the just pages of pricing on here. This is I always enjoyed going through this, but it feels like an outdated thing, and that's kind of unfortunate, but also it's like things change day to day based on injuries, performance, trades, off the field, off the court actions, all those things. So it just changes so rapidly that going by a monthly price guide now would just not be it. Let's take a look at some of these prices on hobby boxes and stuff. Let's see. I'm going to pull this away for just a second so I can take a close look. I want to see if anything looks just wildly underpriced so many of these are going to be so cheap back then compared to now for sure. Okay, look at this, for example. 2002-03 Upper Deck MVP Hobby Basketball Box, $30 a box. 1998-99 Upper Deck SP Authentic Hobby Basketball, $160 a box? To go back in time and buy some of this stuff. 03-04 Fleer Avant Hobby Basketball, $70 a box. We are paying $35 plus tax for blaster boxes at Target and Walmart nowadays, people. This is wild. This is so wild, these prices. I see 2003 Upper Deck MVP Hobby Baseball for $20 a box. Less than a blaster. Goodness. Where's my time machine? And then we're back to more sports betting and, yep, little random advertisements. Oh, these were always fun on the back too here. This card shop had a location in Los Angeles and Tokyo. I don't know if they're still going, but I always liked their very colorful ads. They oftentimes advertised in Beckett, and you've got... they're in Tokyo, so you've got Japanese on here and you've got some English on here. And I just think that's really cool. And I always liked their characters too. It's just, I don't know, such a cool thing. So that was fun to look through. Some shocking stuff, especially when we got to those hobby box prices. Let me know if you like these videos. I can do more of them. as I get more random old Beckett's that come through. And let me know what the most interesting thing inside of this 2005 Beckett was for you. All right, peace and love, friends.